Hello everyone, how are you? Good? So we just have started the second chapter, inverse trigonometric function. Now in this session we are going to write our questions which are in the form of inverse trigonometric functions or inverse trigonometrics. The questions we are going to write that are in the simplest form. Now before writing the question in the simplest form, let me just give you a small recap for the formulas which you have already done in class 11th. Now basically what we have to do it for the simplest form. There some terms will be there, some expressions will be there. For example, it is 1 minus x square, or it can be 1 minus x. It can be 1 plus x square or 1 plus x. It can be x square minus 1 or x minus 1. Now when we are having such type of a question where numerator or denominator is same, then we have to suppose something for that part. And what the result is, now basically what this is, this I am going to use now the trigonometric identity which you have done in class 10th. The identities was sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So for the first part, for this one, if it is 1 minus x square, using this identity we can write it sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So here 1 minus cos square theta and cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sin square theta. Now for the very first part, it is 1 minus x square or 1 minus x. So here we can put x is equal to what? Either cos theta or sin theta. For this part I will be doing later. Now here I can put x is equal to sin theta or cos theta. So that we can easily solve our questions. We can get some result out of it. Then we were having from the second identity, second identity is secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. And then we are having cosecant square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. Now for 1 plus x square, we are having 1 plus x square or 1 plus x. What we are going to put here? Put x is equal to, now secant square theta is what? 1 plus tan square theta. So put x is equal to tan theta, or from the lower part cot theta. Either if it is square then it will become tan square theta, if it is not then it will become tan theta. For the third part, let it be x square minus 1 or x minus 1. Now for this part we are having, now what secant square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. What is tan square theta? It is secant square theta minus 1. So here we can put x is equal to secant theta or cosecant theta. So for doing these questions we have to remember all these things, that what type of a question is, what type of a formula we are going to use it, and I am going to tell you how it is applicable. Now for first part this one, for second part this one, number 2, and this is the number third part, number third. Now number fourth is, for the fourth part is, if we are suppose having 1 minus x upon 1 plus x, or a vice versa, 1 plus x upon 1 minus x, it can be x square also. Now here we are having two formulas. Number one is what? We can put cos 2 theta or we can put cos theta. Okay. For the, now what is the result for cos 2 theta or for cos theta, that I am going to tell you. Then we are using some more formulas also, and wherever I am going to use the formula I am going to tell you. Now let me tell you something about the cos 2 theta and cos theta. Now for cos 2 theta we are having a formula which you have already derived also in class 11th. Cos 2 theta is equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta. You have already derived this part in 11th class. When it is cos 2 theta, you can take for the formula cos A plus B, you can write it cos A plus cos A. In place of B, you can write A, then it will become cos 2A, or you can say cos 2 theta. Now, second part for this one is if we are taking cos square theta as a 1 minus sin square theta. So, we are getting 1 minus 2 sin square theta. And the third part is if we are taking this, taking negative and then putting a bracket in it, and in place of sin square theta we are adding 1 minus cos square theta. Then what the result is? 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now from this formula only. Now for last part, if I am writing for the last part, if I am writing cos 2 theta, okay, 1 plus cos 2 theta, because this minus 1 shifts to the left hand side and it becomes positive. So minus 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta, and 1 minus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 sin square theta. 2 sin square theta. Why I have given some space in between this one? Because I just want to write one more formula for that part, and that is, if I am writing here what is for 1 plus cos theta, then what your answer will be? 1 plus cos theta. So here it is 2 cos square theta. So to get, okay, I have done for this part, I have divided 2 theta by 2. So here also for both the sides we have to do the same operation. If I am dividing this side the angle by 2, then also for the right hand side also the angle should be divided by 2. Similarly for this one, 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta by 2. Now these two, this one, then this one and this one, and the last one is for sin 2 theta. Very simple formula. This becomes 2 sin theta cos theta, and for the single part it is sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2, dividing angles of both the sides by 2. Now I will just request you guys to remember these formulas. And the best part is how you are going to remember this formula. Whatever you are liking, suppose you are liking strawberry is very much favorite for you, you are writing chocolates for some girls, chocolate is very nice. So you can just remember, for just give a name for the formula, put it chocolate formula, put it strawberry formula, put it flana formula, you can use anything, so that whenever there's some things happening, just remember what the chocolate formula was. Okay, so now before writing a question, now I will tell you something, that for doing all these things, now what about these formulas? Why I am giving so much stress on these formulas? Because for the next part, when we are using calculus, there we are going to use differentiation, application of derivatives, then integration, application of integrations, and differential equations. Everywhere 90% times we are going to use this formula. Okay, so now we are having one very simple question. The question is tan inverse 1 plus x minus 1 upon x, 1 plus x square minus 1 upon x, where x is not equal to 0. Now one thing what I want to tell you is, whatever type of a question is, I will be just giving you a demo for 2-3 different questions. If right in the beginning it is tan inverse, so try to change whole of this form in the tan form. So easily we can cancel tan and tan, and we are getting the result. You have already done that in the last classes. And if it is, suppose here it is sine, just try to use some formulas, so that if it is sine inverse we can get sine there, if it is tan inverse we can get tan there, if it is cos inverse x we can get cos there. So now I am going to solve this formula, and for this formula we are going to use 2 different methods, and whatever method you think is easy for you, you can go through it. But the thing is, whenever I am going to solve the question on the blackboard, you just note down the time. First of all, I am explaining, then you have to do by your own, and while doing by your own, follow both the types, both the things, how we are going to do it, and then just note down the time, that which part takes less time, so that from the examination point of view we can opt for that part. Now just now I told you, if it is 1 plus x square, then what we should take? If it is 1 plus x square, then we will be having, let x is equal to either tan theta, because 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta, or it can be cosecant theta, it can be cot theta, it can be tan theta, or it can be cot theta. Now for tan theta and cot theta, will there be two different answers? No. That's what I am going to show you, that what we are getting here. Now for the, just I am giving here some, okay, I am solving it starting from here. Question, solution, let x is equal to tan theta, and here I am writing, let x is equal to cot theta. Two different forms, two different types of questions, we are going to start it. Let x is equal to cot theta. For the comparison, I am using another pen. Let x is equal to cot theta. Now first part, solution, let x equal to tan theta. Now tan inverse under the root 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 upon tan theta. Now we can just give a reason here. Okay, next step is, for this one it becomes tan inverse secant square theta minus 1 upon tan theta, and here you can just put a reason that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Now why I have given a reason particularly for these types of questions, that if suppose sometimes you feel that we are going somewhere wrong, so for the just cross checking, easily you can look at where we are wrong. Okay, so now square root of secant theta is what? Square root of secant theta becomes tan inverse secant theta minus 1 upon tan theta. Now further this becomes tan inverse secant theta is 1 upon cos theta minus 1 upon tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. Now for after simplification, what is left? Tan inverse 1 minus cos theta upon sin theta. After taking the LCM, we are left with this thing. Now here we are going to use a formula that is for 1 minus cos theta and again for sin theta. You remember, right in the beginning I gave you the result for these formulas. Now 1 minus cos theta, 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta by 2, and sin theta is equal to 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Now we are putting here tan inverse in the bracket 2 sin square theta by 2 upon 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Now this is the formula for 1 minus cos theta and sin theta. Now what we are left with, tan inverse tan theta by 2. Tan inverse, because 1 sin theta by 2 from the numerator and 1 from the denominator, these are the same terms, so we have cancelled that one. 2 2 and 2 also cancels, and we are left with sine theta by 2 and cos theta by 2. I can write here, it is sine theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2, and further this becomes tan inverse tan theta by 2, and this becomes theta by 2. How theta by 2? Because we have done in the properties that tan inverse tan x is equal to x. Okay. So now the question was, what was the variable in the question? It was x square. What we supposed? We supposed let x is equal to tan theta. When we have supposed it, so always, otherwise one or more than 1 mark can be deducted if you leave your answer here for a theta by 2. Now when x is equal to tan theta, what theta is? Theta is tan inverse x by 2. So what our final result is? Our final result is 1 by 2 tan inverse x. X is equal to tan theta, theta is equal to tan inverse x. So our answer is half tan inverse x. So this is the answer for this part. Now you can take it, how much time I have used here and what type of formulas we have used. Just remember, first was for the secant square theta, it is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Then I used here it was 1 minus cos theta, 2 sin square theta by 2. Sin theta, 2 sin theta by 2 and 2 cos theta by 2. So only 3 formulas I have used, and time you people are calculating how much time I have used to solve this part. Now same question with the another term. We have done it. Now I have written here x is equal to cot theta. Now for the cot theta, what we got? Tan inverse under the root 1 plus cot square theta minus 1 upon cot theta. Now what it becomes? Tan inverse under root cosecant square theta minus 1 upon cot theta. Now cosecant square theta, why cosecant square theta? Because 1 plus cot square theta, 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosecant square theta. Now square root of cosecant square is cosecant theta. So the question converts to tan inverse cosecant theta minus 1 upon cot theta. Now what is cosecant theta? It is 1 upon sin theta. What is cot theta? It is cos theta upon sin theta. So what the result is? We are left with the result tan inverse in the bracket 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta. Now this term for 1 minus sin theta, it is a very interesting term, and remember that what I am doing for this term. Now just listen. For 1 minus sin theta I am doing here, you can try it, you have to do it for other many different questions. Now for this 1 and sin theta and one thing more, just look here for this part, because this we have already done it. When here was angle was theta, numerator and denominator both are having same angles. Similarly here also numerator and denominator are having the both angles. Remember this thing, otherwise your movements for the question, you are moving for the wrong direction. So now I have to change sin theta and cos theta with the same angles. So for 1 minus sin theta, just check it, can I write like this? Cos square theta plus sin square theta minus 2 sin theta cos theta. This is for what? 1 minus sin theta. Now for 1 cos square theta plus sin square theta, this is 1, and this is the formula for sin theta which I have wrote earlier also. For cos theta, cos square theta minus sin square theta. This was the formula for cos square theta minus sin square theta. Now when it is theta, then the angles will become theta by 2. Here also it becomes theta by 2. Now 1 minus sin theta becomes a square plus b square minus 2ab. why I wrote like this one, cos square theta plus sin square theta. Otherwise I should have written cos square theta minus 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2. A square minus 2ab plus b square. Now a square minus 2ab plus b square becomes what? This becomes a minus b whole square. So dear students, you please remember all these things, that how we are changing the formulas, how they are required in the question. What is the use of the formulas in the question? So now my this part becomes what? Now my this part becomes tan inverse in the bracket cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 whole square upon cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2. Now just check it, how much time we have used here and how much time now we are going to use here, and how many different formulas we are going to use it. Now further this becomes, this is square is here, now this becomes what? This becomes tan inverse in the bracket, you can write cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 whole square upon cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 multiplied by cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2. Now what I have done? I have used again an identity for a square minus b square, that is a square minus b square is equal to a minus b, a plus b. So here what finally we are getting? We got tan inverse in the bracket, one square term is, one term is cancelled from these square terms with this negative part. So we are left with cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2. Now don't you think that again we have put something in the complex form? Indeed it is. Okay, in comparatively this part, this has become a little bit complex part, but some things, some students what they are doing, they are always opting for the difficult part. They just think that they are doing the question in the simplest form is below their dignity, but no, we can use it, and for me I love for the both the parts. Now here what we are going to do, here I am getting, just check it, can I write 1 minus tan theta by 2 upon 1 plus tan theta by 2? Can I write like this? Now what I have done, I have multiplied and divided numerator and denominator by cos theta by 2. So cos theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2 is 1. Sin theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2 is tan theta by 2. Similarly the denominator. Now what type of formula this becomes? 1 minus tan A upon 1 plus tan A. Now can you tell me what formula this is? 1 minus tan A upon 1 plus tan A. This is for tan pi by 4 minus A. So now finally I am writing here, I got it, tan inverse tan pi by 4 minus A, and further this becomes pi by 4 minus, sorry, it is theta, pi by 4 minus theta. So I am left with pi by 4 minus theta. Now in the simplest form I got pi by 4 minus theta, but what it is? It is half tan inverse x, and earlier we got theta by 2. So when theta by 2 was there, r theta was tan inverse x, so I put in place of theta tan inverse x. Now since here also we have to change it, because variable is here x, in the question is x, so we have to write in the form of x. Now one more step, pi by 4 minus, now theta. Here we were having, when x is equal to cot theta, what theta is? Theta is cot inverse x. So now here we are getting pi by 4 minus cot inverse x. Now to cot inverse x, what should I do for cot inverse x? For cot inverse x, here what should I do? Now Dear students, I have just written a formula here that was for pi by 4 minus a. Here was angle A, but unfortunately here it angle theta by 2, so this becomes theta by 2. Okay, so here also theta by 2. So we are having cot inverse x half cot inverse x because it was theta by 2. Now what is cot inverse x? If you remember, cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus cosecant inverse x. Cot inverse x is equal to pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. So I am putting this value here. We are getting pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 in the bracket pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. Now open the bracket and see what you are getting. We are getting pi by 4 minus pi by 4 plus half tan inverse x. And now pi by 4 and pi by 4 and pi by 4 cancels, and what is left? We are left with tan inverse x, half times tan inverse x. So we are getting, final answer is 1 by 2 tan inverse x. Now check it, this answer and this answer, both we are having the same answer. Now you can compare yourself what we have done, which was the simplest form, how many types of formulas we have done for this, and now we are going to solve